more than 65,000 people join and happy, and the most exciting moment. In 1 second, we are everybody devastated.
Hello, Pep. Fraser from Sky Sports. First of all, could you tell us how much have you spoken with the players about Wednesday night's game, and what kind of things did you speak to them about?
We saw yesterday, and we spoke each other. We congratulate each other for the game we played, and today we have training in the afternoon. Still, I didn't see them.
What kind of a reaction have you had from the players after that, and what are you hoping for in terms of what they do next?
I don't know. I hope our best. We have 5 games from the Premier League and the FA Cup, and tomorrow we have another game against Tottenham, and we'll see.
Does that game influence your approach to this game and perhaps your team selections and things like that?
Well, we'll see today how the people recover from the big effort mentally and physicality for the last game, and after we're going to take a decision tomorrow morning, or tonight, because tomorrow morning we will play early on. We'll see in terms of selection.
And obviously you're still going for the Premier League title, they're still going for Champions League qualification as well, so do you expect a similarly intense game this time around?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Hi Pep, Jonathan from ESPN. Is this playing Tottenham? Is this the perfect game? Is this a perfect opposition, or is it the worst time to play them after what happened on Wednesday?
That's what it is. When we lost against Monaco first year after we played Liverpool at home, so it's what it is, a schedule, fixture.
And do you need to motivate your players at all for this game, or have you seen a reaction in training the last couple of days?
Yesterday, the guys who didn't play the day before trained really well as always, and the other will make a recovery. I didn't see them after the training, and today I'm going to see them.
And for you personally, how long did it take you to get the disappointment of Wednesday out of your system? Did you wake up Thursday and just think, we've got so much more to go for this season?
No, if you believe it doesn't hurt, or if you believe it's always forget it, I would say no. So I don't want the players forget what they live. I don't want to see my players, when the people expect, no, we forgot what we live the next Wednesday for tomorrow. That is not truth. We will not be human beings. So we'll take time, we'll take long, but we have to live with that. We have to play or we have to compete with that feeling. That's nice. So what we live last Wednesday in terms of the emotion, in terms of just simple life, was incredible. We are fortunate to live. We were lucky to live it. So to pass in terms of few seconds, more than 65,000 people join and happy, and the most exciting moment. In 1 second, we are everybody devastated. So in just 1 second, there is not activity all around the world you can put in this kind of limits and above, up and downs in just terms. And the people cannot expect now it's over. Not impossible. Always will remain in our hearts, because in the future will be with a small smile, but said, oh, it's a pity, but the performance we did. I saw the game, it was incredible, the well we played in these stages, in this level. And that is what it is. I don't want to see my players, it doesn't matter what happened Wednesday. I'd like to see them, it hurts, it was a pity. We were at the end close, and with this, try to play tomorrow our game at 12:30 here in the mcitot Stadium.
So in terms of performance, you'd be absolutely delighted if they did exactly the same thing tomorrow.
Did you enjoy the game?
I thought it was fantastic. Yeah.
So that's good. That is important. It was not boring, definitely.
Hello, Pep. Andy Hampson from the Press Association. Are you likely to make many changes to the team to freshen things up after Wednesday?
I said before, I will answer tomorrow lineup. I have to see them in place today, and we will see.
Do you have Zinchenko back in contention?
Yes, they make part of the training, yeah.
Hola Pep, Paul Vallos. For the feelings that and the situations that you have lived in your career. You have had like some really tight exits from the Champions League. I remember with Barcelona against Chelsea, with Bayern against Atletico de Madrid. Do you feel or think that the last one was one of the toughest or the toughest of your career so far?
I think it's just life. So I qualified for the first final of the Champions League with Barcelona when one shoot on target so many times, or maybe we didn't deserve it. And after there's many other situations that I think we deserve it. But I will never say because the opposite didn't deserve it neither. So it's football, it's life. So important is how you behave. So football, life, and everything is not easy. It's complicated, and you have to fight. You have to compete against tough opponents. It's how we react. So it's incredible the way we react after 1-2. In that moment, the minds of players, they have to score 3 goals, and we scored it. Then we score another one for inches is offside, and for the other situation that everybody knows. So we have to live with these kind of situations, accept it. So it's inside on our hearts. It will be in our minds, but looking backwards, looking behind is not going to help us to move forward. So it's what it is. It was a tough night, but the day after, stand up and move forward. Football, and these kind of players will have another opportunity to show again it's able to do that. So the football always deserve. They will get back what these guys deserve. I don't know if it's this season and next season or in 3 or 4 years, but one day maybe will be in the same position, and they will be more fortunate or luckier or more precise or whatever to go to next stages. So that is we did everything in both games, in there and here. When bad we were, and the way how many shoots in target, the way he played, so it's nothing. It was fantastic. The players. I'm so proud. I'm sorry we lose, but I'm so proud.
Hi, I'm Luke. Why the shirt?
Sorry?
The shirt. Why?
I chose this one today.
But what?
I opened the wardrobe and I chose this one. Open Arms is my partner. I love these guys, what they do in their lives, and today I put it on. It's nice.
Hi Pep, Russ Greaves, Omnisport. Wednesday's result means that you won't now be facing Erik ten Hag and Ajax. I just wondered what you made of the job that he's doing there, because he's getting a lot of praise and he's always cited you as a big role model in how he does things there.
No, of course, definitely. I was lucky to meet him in Bayern Munich. He was an assistant manager from the second team. We make many chats and we see each other. And I'm delighted with where he is in a historical club in Europe like Ajax Amsterdam. Would have been a pleasure to play with him in semi-finals. Was not possible. Wish him a good 2 games, and I will be in front of TV watching him.
Can they win it as well?
Sorry?
Can they still win the Champions League as well, do you think?
Well, they have more chances than Man City this season. Yeah, that's true. So we'll see. It's there in semi-finals. It's one stage more and go to the final. So it's closer.
Perhaps Ziad Mansour from BN Sports. Tottenham knew that they need to score a goal at the Etihad. You knew that had to score 2 goals. That helped to a very open game. Tomorrow you only need 1 goal. Would that change the approach of both sides, you think?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think both teams are going to attack them in his way. So long balls to Llorente or Lucas Moura, second balls, attack runs in behind, the balls in the side, channel outside, channel inside. Spade, good takers, good set pieces. The moment we miss 1 ball, run with the people up front. So we are going to attack a more positional game and attack. It's not easy because they are an incredible top team. We saw it in the last 2 games, but we're going to try.
City have the best record in the meetings against the top 6. What is it about these games that motivate you as a manager, the players, to give even more?
But I would say when you are able to do a few months ago 100 points in this stage 23, motivated against big sides and the low sides. So we don't see which kind of opponent. We are more excited, more focused. If don't, you cannot achieve what we achieved in the last 20 months. 22. It's impossible.
And to end with, of course, you said that, you keep on saying that Barcelona are the best team in the world. Liverpool have to play them twice in 6 days and Newcastle away in the middle. Could that be a margin that helps, you think, in the title race?
Title race is win tomorrow at 12:30. That is a title race for us. What Liverpool can do against Cardiff, against Newcastle, against the other teams, really, honestly, I'm not involved. I am concerned a lot to thinking about this week, again, these 3 weeks in 1 week against Tottenham, United and Burnley, and the others I don't know. I cannot control it.
Hi Pep, Ian Beddow, ISN TV. The last few weeks and months, the word we hear in here is quadruple. All we've heard is quadruple. Now that's out of the way, in a strange way, is it a relief that we're not talking about it now, and maybe you can just the team can express themselves without this worry of a quadruple over their heads?
No.
Why?
I would prefer to be in semi-finals of the Champions League, and ask me about the quadruple is closer.
And in the same way of what he's just said there, now you haven't got the Champions League, does that give you an advantage in the Premier League?
No. In these stages, no. It's when you're in November, December, when you have more and more games than the other ones, and the opponents would happen. That's case like Liverpool went out from Carabao Cup and the Cup quite earlier. That is an advantage for them. We played, I think, 9 or 10 more games than them. But in this stage, when it's so close to the end of the season, as much games you have and close for the titles, that isn't any influence to have more rest and less rest. It was a little bit the fact that we didn't have too much time to prepare specific things against Tottenham, because after Brighton, 2 days there, we don't have time to train anything, and this game was quite similar. But it's because we play in all competitions. We had been out for the FA Cup, we had more time. So, but it's what it is when you play. I said many times, when you play for all competitions, until now, that is the situation you have to live, and it's a challenge, and we deal it really, really well. So that's why I don't have complaints about that.
Pep, Fred Caldeira for Esporte Interativo. Obviously, after what happened on Wednesday, the last minutes, there's again a big debate around VAR of how it can impact negatively in the emotions around football. You celebrate a goal, and then after some minutes, the goal is disallowed. And you were probably in the toughest position to be in this VAR decision. What are your impressions about this debate?
You know my opinion about the VAR. So nothing changed. So, yeah, of course, if you tell me it hurts what happened, yeah, a lot. It was tough, but I'm support. So, because only I want to try, the referees are human beings, we can make a mistake like everybody. The VAR appear to be helped, to don't make a mistake. Let's try to don't make a mistake with VAR. When we accept the mistakes from VAR, it's better don't accept VAR and go to the referees. So because they can take time and longer, in seconds and minutes to see the images and different angles to try to be is or not is. So if I make a mistake in VAR, after that I'm not agree with VAR. You have to take 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes until the right decision. But I supported for the first time, and I supported. I think will be fair. So if the goal from Raheem in the last minute that it was offside at the end is goal, and Tottenham go out for one offside is not regular. It's so tough for Tottenham. I don't like that. We were to the semi-finals for the FA Cup for 1 goal from offside from Sergio in Swansea game. And Swansea game is not nice for them, 2-2. We play so good, we create the chances, and we win and go to semi-finals. Against Brighton with 1 goal is not regular. It was offside. So that's why I have support him a lot, to be fair. That is what it is. And other managers, they are not agree with the VAR. Maybe now they are, but they were not agree.